Sage Wanderer here, coming at you from Virginia. Wait a minute, I fell asleep and woke up in Virginia. So, my apologies to those of you who I said I would try and contact along the way and visit with, and I had someone offer to buy me some gas if I made a stop, and multiple offers of meals and whatnot along the way, and I will try to organize that for the trip back. But if you know me, you know when I'm trying to get someplace, I tend to just eastbound and down, loaded up and trucking. I just get after it, and I am like a horse with the bit, biting down on the bit and just running, And so, yeah, I just drove straight through the night. I stopped for about 4 hours in the middle of the night and got some sleep in Tennessee. And the places that I'd talked about stopping at and visiting, I came through in the middle of the night. So I saw the sun come up just outside Knoxville, and I am in Virginia now. And also I'm going to go back through emails and talk to each individual personally, but I also had a person offer to let me stay at their place in Richmond. And by driving through the night and just driving straight to Richmond, I saved some money, right? So I was able to get a cheap hotel, not in downtown Richmond, but on the outskirts of Richmond, probably in a bad neighborhood, but I ain't scared. And so I have a hotel that's going to cover me for the whole trip until I get ready to leave, and when I come back, I probably will drive straight through again. But the good news is I'll be coming through Virginia during the day, and Tennessee during the day. And I won't be going through at night. I'll be going through the end of Arkansas and Texas for the rest of the night part. So when I come back, if I drive straight through, I'll be able to hopefully stop and have some coffee with some folks along the way, along I-40, which is I've been on I-40 most of the time. I'm on 81 now, going into Richmond. But anyway, I thought I'd give you a channel update on what's going on. I think it's really important that I get there early. That's why I drove through the night. That, and plus I just kind of do that sometimes. Once I get driving, I just go. And I just want to get there, So I stopped and had a good breakfast, but it's just really important for me to get there early so I can scout out the downtown area. I want to find a place where I can park my car that's within walking distance of this event. And you're like, well, Sage, that's not going to happen. Well, yeah, I would if I get there at 5 a.m. If I get there 4:30, 5 o'clock in the morning on Monday morning, then, and plus there's not going to be anybody working down there on Monday. The governor told you had the day off, most y'all. So I should be able to get the parking place of somebody who normally works down there and get down there before the main gathering of folks, so that I'm staged up ahead of time. So hopefully I'll be having breakfast at somewhere close to the event area. And I am going to wear the steel plates. I've decided I just need to suck it up, Buttercup. Yes, they're heavy, but if any of the stuff they're threatening to happen happens, I'll be glad I had that vest on, probably more than I am glad I have a gun. Because, when the bullets are coming from you don't know where, you don't know which direction to shoot back at, and you're just trying to get out of there, it's nice to have a steel plate across your back and across your front there. So anyway, that's the plan. I'm going to live stream probably this evening. I will send out watch for posts from me, because I will send a post out telling you how long until the live stream. I will live stream tonight from the hotel, and we can talk more about what's going on in Virginia, what's transpired while I was traveling, because it's a fluid thing. It's changing all the time. There was a lawsuit filed by the Virginia, the VCDL. They filed against the state, but the state Supreme Court said they didn't have enough information to do a stay on the gun ban, so the gun ban will stand. And I got a message in the night from the VCDL headquarters that was begging us to disarm and come into the area. They want 10,000 people for optics inside of the no-gun zone. And but the reason he's having to plea for that is because people don't want to disarm and go in there where we can just get, I don't know, visions of Las Vegas keep popping up in my head. That's all I can say. I'm not going in that gun-free zone. I'll report from outside of it. And from what the VCDL president said, is that right, Virginia? I don't know. I can't remember what the name of the the Virginia gun rights place. Anyway, gosh, I've been up all night. I'm kind of goofy. But anyway, yeah, I'm not going to go in there. I'll stay outside, but they said they're going to have a big PA system, so I should be able to get close enough to hear the speakers if I want to hear them. I mean, I know what they're going to say, and really this is more about display and optics and being there. But I don't think many of us, I mean, there might be 10,000 people willing to disarm and go inside the no-gun zone, but I just don't go into no-gun zones. It's part of the reason why I didn't fly. I don't even like disarming to fly. I'm always armed, even if it's just with my folding knife, with my Benchmade knife. So even though they're going to allow us to have knives as long as their blades are not more than 3 inches long, we can carry those into the parade area, into the grounds at the Capitol. My knife doesn't even qualify. I don't think I have a knife that small. A Swiss Army knife, if I need to whittle, I'd be well equipped. I'm not going in that mess. I'm going to stand outside with the rest of us. I don't think most people are going to go into the shooting fish in a barrel scenario. And hopefully nothing like that will happen. But we can make our voice heard from outside of the Capitol grounds. And, you know, the whole downtown area is just going to be taken over on Monday. That's what it boils down to. If 50,000 people come and there's 10,000 inside, that means there's 40,000 walking around the street armed on the streets of Virginia. And I will be open carrying. And I've researched the laws, and I even talked to a Virginia sheriff today over breakfast in Bristol, Virginia. I had the opportunity to speak to a county sheriff's deputy, and I'll talk more about that in the live stream, because he had a really great idea for how to handle the elections in Virginia so this kind of thing doesn't happen again. He has a plan for restructuring the political structure so that the rural people have an equal say in laws that affect them. And that so the whole rural Virginia isn't being lorded over by suburbs of Washington, D.C. So I'll talk about that tonight as well during the live stream. And just get ready, because I'm coming with a live stream tonight. And once again, thanks to everybody who helped me out in the live stream before and did the super chat money. That was great. Helped pay for some gas on this trip. And I'm trying to spend as little money as possible so I don't go over, and maybe I can recoup a little bit of the money that I lost by not working, because I make most of my money on the weekends. So anyway, we'll talk to you tonight, and God save our republic.